My name is JJ Thibodeau. I live in Waltham, Massachusetts. I play on the Boston Junior Eagles, and my favorite player is Carey Price.
Hi, my name is Houston Hurt, and I'm from Windham, New Hampshire. My favorite winter hockey club is the Middlesex Islanders, and my favorite player is Mike Fisher.
My name is Nick Evans. I live in Massachusetts. My winter club is the Islanders Hockey Club, and my favorite player is Errol Carlson.
My name is Miles Brosnan. My hometown is Winchester, Massachusetts. My winter hockey club is the Boston Junior Eagles, and my favorite player is Charlie McAvoy.
Hello, my name is Ben. I live in South Boston, Massachusetts. I play on the Boston Junior Eagles, and my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Justin Graff. I live in Lincoln, Massachusetts. My winter club is the Islanders Hockey Club, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
My name is James Connor, and my hometown is Amherst, New Hampshire. My winter hockey club is Marlborough Minuteman Flames, and my favorite player is Alexander Ovechkin.
Hi, my name is Van Martin. My hometown is Raven, New Hampshire. My winter club is the Islanders Hockey Club, and my favorite player is Patrice Bergeron.
Hi, my name is Freddie Meyer. I live in Winchester, Massachusetts. My winter club is the Boston Junior Eagles, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Egan Beveridge. I live in East Kingston, New Hampshire. I play for the Islanders Hockey Club, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Nick Thornton. My hometown is Danvers, Mass. My winter club is the Valley Junior Warriors, and my favorite player is John Tavares.
Hello, my name is Darren Iverson. I live in Littleton, Massachusetts. My winter club is the Assabet Patriots, and my favorite hockey player is Connor McDavid.
Hi, my name is Aaron Nova Bifo. My hometown is Calgary, Alberta. Winter team is Bow River Bruins, and my favorite player is Austin Matthews.
Hi, my name is Jake Tavares. My hometown is Belmont, Massachusetts. My winter club is the Boston Junior Eagles. My favorite player is Sidney Crosby.
My name is Logan Allen. I am from Victoria, Minnesota. My winter hockey club is Minnesota Made SL2. My favorite player is Marc-Andre Fleury.
My name is Mercury Bischoff. My hometown is Cohasset, Minnesota. My winter club is Grand Rapids, and my favorite player is Hillary Knight.
My name is Liam Heary. My hometown is Kent, Washington. The winter club that I played on was the Kent Valley Selects, and my favorite player is Shea Theodore.
My name is Noah Hedinga. My hometown is Point Roberts, Washington. My club is South Delta. My favorite player is Sidney Crosby.
I am Gavin Darlow from St. Marie, Ontario. My winter club is Sioux Pee Wee Selects, and my favorite player is Drew Doughty.
Okay, my name's Jack Starfield. My hometown is Lakeville, Minnesota. My winter club is Lakeville South Cougars. My favorite player is Connor McDavid.
My name is Diane Vera. My hometown is Calgary, Alberta. The team that I play on in the winter is Bow Valley Flames, and my favorite player is Austin Matthews.
My name is Christian Barron, and I am from Raleigh, North Carolina. My winter club is the Junior Hurricanes. My favorite player is Evgeny Malkin.
My name is Mason West. I live in Edina, Minnesota. I play for Edina Square Day White, and my favorite hockey player is Casey Middlestat.
My name is Ty Pettigrew. My hometown is St. John's, Newfoundland. My winter club is the Mount Pearl Blades, and my favorite player is Connor McDavid.
My name is Griffin Elliott. My hometown is Indiana Fishers. My winter club is Indy Racers. My favorite player is Sidney Crosby.
My name is Jude Orthoner. My hometown is Southeast Saskatchewan. My winter club is Southie Marlins. My favorite hockey player is Claude Giroux.
Hi, my name is Will Dunlap. My hometown is Minnetonka, Minnesota. My winter club is Minnetonka Square Day, and my favorite player is Bobby Orr.
My name is Sam Peckham. I live in Edina, Minnesota. My winter
team was Edina Squirday White, and my favorite hockey player is Tyler Naney.
My name is Carter Nadon. My hometown is Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. My winter club is Sault Junior Greyhounds. My favorite hockey player is Marc-Andre Fleury.
Hi, my name is Drew Keynes. My hometown is Paradise, Newfoundland. My winter club team is the Paradise Warriors. My favorite player is Wayne Gretzky.
My name is Aiden Collins. My hometown is Winnipeg, Manitoba, and my winter club is St. Boniface Seals, and my favorite player is Vladimir Tarasenko.
We have got North America versus New England up next to the 2018 North American Hockey Showcase. My name's Eric Zamora, bringing you the play-by-play. Greg Tinty, our camera operator and engineer. Let's go through the starting lineups quickly. North America will go with goaltender Logan Nowlin. Starting at defense, Liam Heary and Aiden Collins. Top line, Jack Starfield. Centering Ian Vera and Drew Keynes on the right wing side, as it's North America taking possession. They're in the gray uniforms with orange numerals and black trim, going from right to left here in period number one. Centering pass for New England, who came up with a big 8-2 victory over Great Plains in their first game of the tournament earlier this morning. They were the only team that did not see action yesterday. New England goes with J.J. Thibodeau in between the pipes. Defensively, they'll go Houston Hurt and Nick Evans on that top pairing. Justin Graff centering Van Martin and Aaron Obobaifo. And taking this one is Hurt. The southpaw leads it ahead to Graff. Graff clean across the line. They try to get it through the zone, and that was Nick Thornton picking it up for New England. Bodies piling up, 3 from each side, leaving a lot of open ice if one team can come away with it cleanly. Shot through traffic, and no problem for the netminder. North America's goaltender Nowlin will get tested early and holds on, giving up no rebound. Minute and 12 seconds gone by here. We play 15-minute periods, and then if we need extra time, it would go 5 minutes of 3-on-3, followed by a shootout. We've not needed a shootout yet, although we did need extra time last game. It was Rocky Mountain defeating Minnesota by a score of 2-1. Logan Anderson had the goal 3 minutes and 46 seconds into the extra frame. North America looking for their first points of the tournament as they fell victim in their only game of action thus far. When we were talking moments ago, it seems like moments ago, actually a few hours ago, the end of the last broadcast, we pointed out that New England's the only team left that has a perfect record to this point, and their one victory in one game. While Rocky Mountain has not been defeated, it took them overtime to knock off Minnesota. So therefore, they were not able to pick up all the points. There's a loose scramble out front and sweeping that one away just in time. North America fell to Rocky Mountain by a score of 7-1. Their lone goal being scored by Liam Heary. Mercury Bischoff had that assist and a great stop there. North America's Nowlin getting in the zone immediately and had to be strong to keep this a scoreless contest just about 3 minutes in. The power play goal that North America scored yesterday, I remember it well, as it was Bischoff winning the draw on the power play right back to the left point. Heary skated a little bit over to the left side and then buried it upstairs. Here, North America bringing it back into the zone as West. West able to cut around, but is broken up by Hurt. A little bit of extra contact there. Looking for a breakout pass. They'll get it ahead to Obabaifo. Tracking down in their own end defensively. And this will settle down for Van Martin. Van Martin out of Raymond, New Hampshire. One of a number of players on this squad that play for the Islanders Hockey Club. 5 to be exact, as this is brought over by Graff. Graff winds into the slot, fires, and looked like the netminder had made the save cleanly, but then judging by his reaction, either wasn't sure if he had it or it had trickled through, but they're able to freeze it, cover it up. And we'll settle for the defensive zone faceoff. Wrapped around in North America, trying to just get some offensive zone pressure. And here comes Canes, Drew Canes. And we have had a couple of players here and there on teams who hail from north of the border. In fact, New England has one themselves, 88, William Bell. But North America is the lone team that is got a large number of players from Canada. 7 by my count, as we have a collision there, and we're going to have a penalty upcoming. I believe this will be a hooking call. Long pass, outlet ahead, and the netminder touches it up. That's all he needed to do, as the pass was a little bit too hot for Beveridge to handle. And we'll take a look at the power play opportunity here for New England. Canes, the guilty party out of Paradise, Newfoundland. 18 seconds gone by here in the man advantage, and North America will come away with the puck. Brought into the offensive zone, blockered away. And backhanded around by the North American squad. It was not hooking, rather interference that they whistled Canes for. And North America pinned to their own zone, but they've had the puck on their sticks more often than the other way around. They'll flip that down and out of the zone. And typically you'd say, well, there you're just looking for a dump. That might have actually been better. Well, coming in and going on the backhand and scoring is New England's William Bell. He gets the first goal of the contest. Took a minute and 2 seconds off of the power play opportunity. And 6 minutes and 27 seconds into the period. Bell with the goal, New England with the lead, 1-0. It's going to say that with the teams not able to get an icing and a quick other opportunity in the net comes off, so we'll have a reset here. But you don't want to be the team that's on the penalty kill and sending it all the way down, getting called for icings left and right. However, in this situation, with the puck coming out to neutral ice, it required New England to touch up, but it didn't take them long. Bell picked it up and went from there. This should be unassisted as it's sent out of the zone. They'll touch up. Obobifo with the handoff inside, and that is indeed the case, as it was Bell all alone. Circling around, played up, and they'll exit over to the left side. Chipped ahead by Orthner, Jude Orthner, a Southey, Saskatchewan Marlin and a Southey native. They'll bank this ahead. Firing, but just missing on the short side was Graff. He's already got a goal and a couple of helpers in that 8-2 victory over Great Plains. They try the backdoor pass, unable to connect. And North America looking to get out of the zone. Brought right back in. Firing upstairs, no doubt about that one. Jake Tavares with his second goal of the tournament for the Boston Junior Eagle. And it puts his squad on top by a score of 2-0. 7:50 time of the goal. So about a minute and 23 seconds apart from each other. Bell and Tavares strike and give their squad a double or a 2-goal lead. Diving over won't go down as a save, but the netminder Thibodeau holds on. And especially after scoring a goal, you're already up 2-0. Yeah, you'd love to, if you can, not freeze the puck in your own zone and give up that face-off. But quite honestly, I like the idea of playing a little bit conservative there. The last thing you want to do is put out a puck for grabs that ends up coming back to haunt you. Pass ahead, then they try to get it right back, and the netminder swallows that one up with his leg pads and holds on for the whistle and the stoppage. A steal at neutral ice, right at the red line by New England, and leads to not an odd man rush because everybody was back for North America, but a gang rush as there were 3 New England players that looked like they were lined up like rockets all down the line together. They'll send it out front, and that didn't miss by much. Elevating the shot was Bell, as he's already tasted blood in the water and seems to be thirsty for more. He'll wait, elects to play it deep, and giving chase and losing an edge there was Egan Beveridge. They'll pass it over. A shot deflected, flutters up and wide. In tight, netminder, it's loose and it's in. The backhand finishes off with the forehand started. 9 minutes, 52 seconds, time of the goal. And this New England squad continues to roll. They'll get 5 fresh personnel out there with the 5 previous having done their job. And we've got ourselves a 3-0 lead for New England. Stepping up to keep that play alive was New England's Nick Evans, a Malden, Massachusetts native. Here's Obabaifo. Swings it back around for Evans. Evans will dump. The rest of the team chases. So they give Iverson the lone goal on the play, or excuse me, the lone assist on the Beveridge goal. And the goaltender occupying a lot of space. It's still loose. Looked like players from both sides were expecting maybe a whistle, none coming. And with 4:08 to play, the officials watch as the 2 players who got tangled up after the whistle come back to their feet. Sent out front, defended well, North America, helping out their netminder, making sure that pass never got through. Centering pass, nobody home but North America. They'll look to break out and try to get some puck possession on the other end of the ice. We have a player from the New England squad loses a glove onto the ice, gets helped by one of the officials to toss it back over. 3.5 to play. Period number 1, 3-0, New England on top. Held in by Meyer. Snapping a shot from in tight. And the goaltender does his job. Hugs the post to make sure nothing squeezes through. So we played up to the left point, partial fan on the shot, and so North America able to avoid having to find out where that one would have landed, and the way he teed that one up, that one could have come in with some heavy torque. Shot blocked, and West helping out as he made sure that one didn't get through. Same with that second effort. Here's Beveridge and banks it off the back of the netminder's mask. I thought that it might have gone in. I saw that it hit the twine, but it was stayed to the outside of the net. Played all the way back to the point, over for Dearden, and it rolls and it's in as that goes over to Billy McAusland, the Westwood, Mass native, brings it over to his forehand and deposits it into the back of the net. 12 minutes, 54 seconds, time of the goal for McAusland. That's his first on the week. And we've got ourselves a 4-0 score. So the first one was a power play tally. The rest have been even strength in New England. Rolling here, back in the offensive zone. Play broken up. Centering pass, nobody there. North America now looking to get up and through. They'll call it unassisted, as they must have felt that one of the North America teams had possession after that. I thought that that would have certainly had an assist, if not two. But they'll say it was last touched by North America before it got over to McAusland. And so we will have a stoppage here with 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the period, and it's a period that North America would probably like to get out of quickly and regroup. They won't have much time, however. It'll be 60 seconds in between the first and the second.
1 minute remaining in the first period. Final minute.
Will not have an ice resurfacing until the second period has come to an end. So the second intermission between 2 and 3 is where you'll see the longer break. Flipped ahead, a little bit of contact there, not enough to write home about. Oh, I spoke too soon. They'll call the interference. Saw one official and didn't see that the second had his hand up. So here, an opportunity for North America on the man advantage. Guilty party is Houston Hurt. North America wins it cleanly. Waits, can't find a lane. From the left circle, peeling away was Bell. Backhand effort, hits off the side of the cage. And the period will come to an end. So North America has 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the man advantage, but they've got their work cut out for them. They're trailing New England by a score of 4-0. We'll be back with period number 2 in just a matter of moments. Again, it's New England 4, North America 0. You're watching the 2018 North American Hockey Showcase on Youth Hockey Hub. will switch ends, and Houston Hurt goes back to the box. So New England will be shorthanded for the next now minute 17 seconds as he's in for the interference 2-minute minor. New England chips it up and not quite out of the zone. Now they're able to get it to neutral ice. New England in those red jerseys, gray numerals, black trim, going from right to left here in the second period. And it's North America in gray with the bright orange numerals and a black trim going from left to right. North America trying to capitalize on the power play opportunity, looking for a centering pass. Now they'll play it back to the left point, wasting no time. They'll lift the shot through, but it'll get blocked, and now an opportunity. They'll bank a pass ahead, tracked down by Bell. William Bell gets there, but gets tied up immediately, and New England taking no prisoners. They'll keep it despite the fact that they're down shorthanded. Playing it here to the left side, an opportunity for Darren Iverson, who's already got an assist in the contest, to cycle it, and they'll try to eat up some more time. Here's Iverson, waits from the top of the left circle, takes pressure from Bischoff. They'll feed it over, and boy, it looks like there's a power play going the other way as we now have each team at full strength. Cutting in is the newest member onto the ice, and he gets dumped after the play, but a great opportunity there with Iverson and Bell working on the PK with Dearden and McCausland. Again, you would have thought that it was New England that had the man advantage as they had possession and were able to. A lot of times when you see a shorthanded goal, it's a breakaway, it's a 2-on-1 in transition. Here, New England, despite being down a man, were setting up in the offensive zone, cycling, and finding open lanes for each other to shoot. I mean, they've got that much going for them when they're down a man. You can imagine how lethal the power play can be. Cutting in, waiting, firing, and finding the back of the net is William Bell. That's already his second of the contest and fourth of the day as he's given his squad a 5-0 lead. And Bell there made it look easy as earlier in the play, when it looked like he was able to keep the zone, he decided, you know what, let's go ahead and take it out. Let's reset. And I think there are probably a few people in the stands that might have been questioning his logic there. Certainly checked out as he didn't like the setup and was patient with it. That patience came to fruition. Brought back into the offensive zone, but offside is North America's Ty Pettigrew. And we've already had 3 of the 5 New England goals unassisted. So a couple of guys getting it done, going coast to coast, and that includes Bell twice on the power play. And then shortly after a penalty kill, although it was an even strength goal. They'll feed it back to their own own goal line, as that was Evans receiving the pass. Waiting to try to keep it in is Gavin Darlow. Never gets to him, and slashing will be the call with 11 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in period number 2. And looks like from here that it's Evans. North America, and it's Beckham fighting, flips it ahead. Starfield actually juggles it for a moment. In the air on his tape. In for Canes. Canes has it poked away, but they'll follow it up. I believe that was Starfield's shot that couldn't find daylight. It is indeed Evans in the box. Although an Islanders Hockey Club player, looks like his favorite NHL team is the Boston Bruins, at least according to the sticker on the helmet. This is played into the right wing side for New England as they try to get out shorthanded. We've reached the halfway point of the penalty kill here. Backhanded up by Peckham. And again, it's New England going to work. Down a man, and that'll work out just perfectly. Firing and just missing was Van Martin. Justin Graff in the slot looked like he was ready to take a shot, and then the puck just rolled off of his tape, but coming in the other way is West. West fires and scores. He beats the netminder to the far side post, just inside. And for Mason West, that'll be his first point of the tournament. Goal comes at the 4-minute, 34-second mark, and it gives his squad some life here, trailing 5-1. Brought into the offensive zone by New England. Beveridge. It's Dearden now looking to move it. Calling for it is Collins, and then elects to jump into the action and help do it himself as he was playing a little aggressively but able to get away with it thanks to good positioning, some hockey IQ, and timing, which, as most parts of life, is so much of a factor. And we've got a penalty. Hooking will be the call with 9 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in period number 2. Into the offensive zone, New England with the man advantage. They'll feed it into the slot, and tracking that the whole way was the netminder, Nowlin, who liked what I saw out of the other goaltenders. That one is swatted down and held onto. No, now it is. But the other goaltender, Carter Nadon, giving Nowlin some encouraging words in between periods 1 and 2. First, a little bump of the gloves, but then even talking it out. And obviously from this vantage point, not able to hear what he said, but got to imagine just telling him to keep his head up and maybe even a pointer or two as the goaltender comes up with a nice stop on the right pad. Then slides over to his left. He'll have to switch over now to the right side. A couple of good pushes, and he is down and hugging that post. Deflection, that's leaving a rebound. That'll be scooped in. Bad break for the netminder. He went down to his left in the butterfly to try to stop the shot. It was blocked, but blocked and stopped dead in its tracks. That left a juicy rebound, and all it took was a light little flick of the wrist to get it up and over the netminder. And with 8 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in period number 2, the power play tally for New England, their second of the game in as many opportunities, gives them a 5-goal lead right back. New England off the faceoff in their own zone will win it, and they've got numbers as they come in. Looking to send it over was New England's Graf, as he had Obabaifo with him stride for stride. Face off one cleanly back to the right point. They'll move that back for Dearden. So Beveridge with the power play tally. James Connor picks up the lone assist. 6 goals scored by New England, only 3 assists so far. Egan with his second goal of the contest. Bell also has 2. Add one in from Tavares and Osland. And that'll break down how New England got its goals. Mason West on the power play. North America's lone tally. Clean at the line, North America bringing it in from wide left and trying to turn it back towards the net. Into the offensive third, looking for an outlet was Freddie Meyer. Hurt cycles it deep. Tavares gets tangled up. Bodied from either side. Now with it and looking to find an outlet is Pettigrew. And bodies end up tripping up over each other. North America looking to defend. They'll get the outlet pass. Well, it misses the intended target, but the most important thing was getting out of the zone, and then as New England touches up, a slashing call here will result in a power play. And welcome back to the box, Nick Evans, as he once again gets whistled for the 2-minute infraction. So important for North America there to get it out of the zone. Now they start with the draw. The just outside New England's blue line instead of in their own zone. Nice job holding the point for just a moment, but eventually will be taken away. Waiting, finding traffic that opened up and pulling the shot through was Beveridge, who's already got 2 and had a real chance at a third there as he patiently waited instead of rushing the shot that probably would have gotten blocked. Instead, waited for that opening to come into his line of sight, pulled the trigger, and got a good look, especially with a couple of players jousting right in front of the netminder. Upstairs with the shot, and that is going to be a hat trick for William Bell, as he's got everything so far. He's got one on the power play. He's got one even strength, and now he's got a shorthanded goal. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 20 seconds, still 1:29 left to go on the penalty to his teammate Evans, and his squad is on top 7-1. Circling behind, then looking to make the handoff. They'll get it ahead and up for Canes. into the offensive zone, makes a man miss, cutting in, firing and beating his man on the short side is Billy McAusland. And I beg your pardon, I thought that last goal was going to be that of Bells, but they're saying that it was deflected. So McAusland and this New England squad has back-to-back shorthanded goals, and that comes 33 seconds apart. Still 45 seconds left on the man advantage for North America. Connor has his second assist of the period, both coming on the special teams. First on the power play, now a man down. Shot by Heary, gets blocked, but he's able to get back to it and make sure there's no odd man rush heading off the other way. New England backing up as North America has a 2-on-1. And they're able to withstand that. On his feet is Evans. He's out of the box, and we're back at full strength, or are we? We've got a whistle here. We'll see what the call is. Cycle behind the goal line and looking to pick it up and move from there. New England breaking out over to the right wing side. Up against the boards now, creating a little bit of space to operate with. Turning his back to the play for a moment was Tavares as he tries to create some separation. And having to work with a North America play on either side, still able to keep the puck moving around for Team Red. North America with the steal, but then it's stolen right back from Orthner. Trying to make the handoff was Tavares. Back the other way. And North America's Pettigrew into the offensive zone. That threat doesn't last long. Some contact there. They'll say play on. Feeding it over and missing the shot. North America with one of their better scoring opportunities, and it goes by the wayside. Flipped ahead. Now with time. Cutting through. Tavares. Tavares fires. Stopped by Nowlin. Chipped up, and North America getting a little bit of physicality in their game here. Trying to dump it was Darlow, a stick right at the point of impact, breaking that idea up. They'll reach in. Now coming away with this for New England was McAusland. He'll advance it. He's already got a couple in the game and looking for the hat trick. Into the zone, Starfield with the handoff. They trying to go upstairs with the shot, as that was offered up by Aiden Collins out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. And smothered by the glove of Thibodeau. He'll take the whistle to his left. Minute 45 left to go in period number 2. With it at the blue line, a rising shot coming off of the stick of, I believe that was Beveridge. Waiting to try to throw it out front was Graff. Pressure from behind helps alleviate that. Pressure, here comes Bischoff. Bischoff dishing to West. West cuts through, fires, fought off by the blocker. Then a nice job with some hand-eye coordination by Evans, bringing that one back down to the ice level. We're down to our final minute of the period. New England on top, 8-1. Into the offensive zone, waiting, feeding it over, and finished off. What a nice little setup, and Van Martin is the beneficiary of an Obo Bifo pass. And we have got ourselves a 9-1 lead in favor of New England. 14-16 time of the goal. Martin from Aaron Obo-Bifo. And New England is a goal away from double digits here as we approach the intermission and the ice resurfacing here in about 23 seconds. Sent out front, and it's tapped home. Netminder made the first stop, but it left a rebound, and New England capitalizes. It looked like Iverson, although there was a slew of red jerseyed bodies there by the crease, and that's exactly what the issue's been for North America. There's just been way too much pressure in their defensive zone for them to hold up. 10 seconds to go in the period, and then we'll take a much longer break than we had between the first and the second into the offensive zone. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and North America will finish the period with their possession of the puck, but trailing by a score of 10-1. We'll take a break and be back for the third. You're watching the 2018 North American Hockey Showcase on Youth Hockey Hub. Third period just underway as North America skates from right to left this period. Gray jerseys with the Dayglow orange numerals and black trim. Going from left to right in red. Gray numerals, black trim. New England. North America trailing by a score of 10-1. And unless the North American squad can start scoring some goals in a hurry here, we're likely to see a running clock for the remainder of this contest. Into the neutral zone and then dumping it deep. This will be taken by New England. They've got an outlet. They'll get it ahead for Evans. Evans met with resistance immediately. Cutting, going upstairs with a shot. It's loose for a moment and bodies everywhere. Eventually it will be tied up as it was a shot coming in the slot. Obabaifo initiating it. Draw comes to the glove side of the goaltender in the North American defensive end. Waiting, looking, playing it around to the right side. Chipped up, and North America with an opportunity here. They'll bring it into the zone. Backhanded pass, and that's stolen away by Beveridge for New England. Starfield gets some separation. Puck is loosed, and trying to quickly turn, spin and fire was Canes. Throwing his body in front of that was Martin, and Van Martin comes up with a big stop. Iverson goes from defense to offense. Shot generated from that transition. And a save for the netminder. 26-7 shots on goal in favor of New England to start this third period. Clean at the line. Thundering pad save. Waiting, releasing. That leaves a loose puck, and somehow that will not go through. Great stop there by the North American goal, Nowlin, who was able to deny Miles Brosnan from point blank range. With time, moved up the right wing side and into the offensive zone. They'll try to go from right to left. Players from each side take a spill and pop back up to get us back to 5-on-5. The steal by Brosnan makes the handoff. And they have to touch up. So New England will have both Hurt and Bell touch up. .10:45 to go in the third period. It's been a scoreless period to this point. New England looking to dish was Tavares. Backhanded effort, no, can't pull the trigger. Now spinning, trying to pull it over to the forehand on the slot, in the slot. Now a long outlet pass ahead, North America with an opportunity, slamming on the brakes and firing a shot, didn't miss by much. Up the line, Heary reaches in. Elliott is fought off the puck there. Heary plays it into the offensive zone. This one will go all the way down, and 9:55 when the whistle is blown, although again, we have a rolling clock here with the differential being 9. Fought forward, and North America will gladly take that, as in essence North America wins the draw for New England and pushes it onto them. Clean at the line, here comes Evans. Evans leads it, feeds it right back, and a give and go goal that comes with 9 minutes and 12 seconds remaining to go in the contest. So we'll call it 5:48, time of the goal. New England with a 3-on-1 rush, and I thought what was going to cause difficulty for their squad was that they were all tight and close together. It looked like they weren't spread out enough. And now the North American goalie taking a little bit of exception to a New England player coming into an area he thought that was a little bit too tight. The Gray squad can't quite get a clearance. Kicked out by the leg pad of Nowlin. That one will go through the crease and out the other end. And with an opportunity, they'll try to settle that down for Canes. Around the boards it goes. And then sent back in. New England with a victory would, and I should say a regulation victory, will go ahead and sit atop the standings, as right now that spot is occupied by Rocky Mountain with a record of a win and an overtime win. New England would be the only team with no blemishes on their record, perfect 2-0 in regulation. We've got a couple more games yet on the docket this evening. Up next, it'll be Rocky Mountain versus USA, 7:15 Central Time. Puck drop slated for that one. Trying to get a shot through is Bell. It deflects off of a stick and goes high and wide. And then 8:45, the late game. Great Plains taking on Minnesota. And we're going to have a penalty here as it's touched up by New England. Starfield went to the box a moment ago for slashing, but will skate 4-on-4 as New England also guilty of a penalty. It will be Bell for hooking. New England momentarily retreats back to gather the puck and then look to advance it. Chopped down by his defenseman and the netminder, Thibodeau, will hold on. We've got about a minute and 2 seconds separating the penalty from Starfield and Bell. So we skate 4-on-4 for another 6 seconds. Then Starfield will give North America an abbreviated power play opportunity. About a minute, and they'll flip this ahead. Starfield was there with Christian Barron, who hails from North Carolina as a Carolina Junior Hurricane. But the offside puts an end to the offensive opportunity before it really started. And typically you see an offside with a restart just outside the blue line, but because it was a long outlet pass, in essence, you don't want to give the team that is guilty of the offside the ability to gain a zone by doing something that they weren't able to. 3 players in for North America. They get a shot off. A kick save and a beauty picked up the rebound, and New England helping out their Tendy get it clear. In from the right circle, waiting. They'll throw it out front. Loose there just outside the crease. Held in. Snapped through, and the goaltender had to look over his shoulder to make sure that that one hadn't found an opening, but he's got it underneath his equipment. 3:46 left to go in period number 3. Well, be sure to get your calendar set, as Youth Hockey Hub has a number of tournaments coming up. The Western States will be September 7th through the 9th, right back here at Bloomington Ice Garden, while the Halloween-themed Big Pumpkin Pee Wee Invitational is October 26th through 28th. That's up the western side of the state in Moorhead. Maple Grove will host the Blue Ox, the first of a couple of tournaments in November, the 9th through the 11th, the dates on that, while the Thanksgiving-themed The Gobbler is back here at Bloomington Ice Garden. That's from November 23rd through the 25th. Stillwater will host the Lumberjack Cup December 6th through 9th, as here coming in with a 2-on-1, Obabifo tries to feed it over for Evans and couldn't pull the trigger there. The second Youth Hockey Hub tournament in December is the December Dangle Fest. Eden Prairie, Minnesota hosting that from the 13th through the 16th of December. The Founders Cup is January 4th through the 6th out in Rochester, as we have a player down behind the play. It's Pettigrew just inside the blue line, and we're going to have a penalty here. Obabifo, the guilty party. It's 2:10 left to go in the game, but by the time the puck is dropped, I believe that he'll be in the box for the rest of the contest unless, well, take that back. He'll have 2 seconds if his squad is able to kill it off. Obviously, if North America scores, he'll get an earlier sentence. The second Youth Hockey Hub scheduled tournament for the 2019 calendar year, Squirtacular, January 25th through the 27th up at Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. Great facility if you've not been, as they've got 8 sheets of ice. The rinks 1 through 4 fill out a big rectangle where a glove save there by the netminder, where from the certain vantage point in the middle, you can actually look and see action going on all 4. Then rinks 5 through 8 are stacked side by side by side by side in the back. And then the Stars of Tomorrow tournament out at Bramer Arena in Edina, Minnesota. That'll be March 23rd through the 25th of 2019. 44 seconds to go in this contest. North America behind their own net, looking to get out. And this will be played over with time. Vera plays it back over for Dunlap. Dunlap cuts around one man. Feeds it ahead. West unable to get to it in time. North America throws it to the back door. They had a man waiting And they were unable to get that over for Drew Canes, and that is how this one will end. 10-1. New England comes up with the victory, and they'll improve to 2-0 for New England. Their next contest will be tomorrow morning. First game over at Mariucci, 8 a.m. Central Time against Rocky Mountain. North America will play tomorrow, also at Mariucci at 11:30, taking on Team USA. And we're going to have the Youth Hockey Hub Player of the Game ice side in just a matter of moments with Tony Scott for our post-game interview. Again, 10-1, a final here from the Bloomington Ice Garden, Rink 1. And we'll be back here in a matter of moments with the post-game player interview.
We're here with Egan Beveridge from East Kingston, New Hampshire. Congratulations, Egan, on a great game. Hat-trick in the game, 11-1.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your 3 goals today. What's one of them that stood out to you during this game today?
Probably my first one because, we're grinding on the net,
And you got it in, right?
Yeah, like going to the net.
All right. What's the team going to have to do to stay undefeated here in the show the next couple days going into the playoffs?
I would say keep working hard, keep passing, keep shooting, keep getting those dirty goals. Yeah.
That's it? All right. What's been their favorite part so far during the show besides your friends making fun of you behind you?
Probably just like the media, like everything around it. It's really cool. It's a great experience.
All right, Egan Beveridge, New England wins. Egan wins 11-1. Congratulations to you and your team. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Back up to you.
And so it was, in fact, 11-1. I had on my sheet 11, but the scoreboard reading 10. And, of course, a broadcaster's biggest mistake is when they second-guess themselves. But for this one, New England getting it done at all facets of the game. Power play, shorthanded, even strength. And they show why they're going to be one of the top teams around this version of the North American Hockey Showcase. So for myself and for Greg Tinty, our camera operator and producer, we want to thank Tony Scott for handling the post-game interview duties. A final, and now a team all alone atop the standings. It's New England on the backs of that 11-1 victory over North America. You're watching the 2018 North American Hockey Showcase, and the show can be found right here on Youth Hockey Hub.